Most of the games I watch my boyfriend play look like this.
I think you got him.
And this.
We need to get you to a hospital right now.
So you know what sounded awesome? Disney, with all the songs and the animal sidekicks and toys coming to life.
The only good thing about being wounded in the buttocks is the ice cream.
My mind was blown when I saw the E3 trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, Olaf, Remy, and the super moves are Disneyland rides? Bless my soul! Hercules, Hercules, Hercules! I somehow didn't know that this franchise even existed. Probably because when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out 13 years ago, the only things I knew about video games were Neopets and SpongeBob Plug and Play. Still better than the halftime show. But now I've seen what interactive media is capable of, and I want to interact with Disney. But hold up a minute, is that Solid Snake and the owl from Ocarina of Time? And why's everyone got such big zippers? You guys tried to warn us.
We didn't listen!
You said we would be confused.
We didn't listen!
We thought, it's just Monsters Inc. and Frozen. How complicated could it be?
We didn't listen! We didn't listen!
So this isn't a review of Kingdom Hearts 3. This is a review of what it's like to have no idea what the heck is going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay people, we are not going to discuss any major plot points, but we will be using footage that features characters, items, and abilities you might consider a spoiler. If you are a casual fan, you'll probably be fine. The concept behind Kingdom Hearts is genius. A game where the player visits Disney worlds and becomes a part of the movies they love.
Who are those guys?
Beautiful. But when Disney signed off on this, I'm pretty sure Square Enix was like,
I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do.
you know how Disney stories have universal appeal and even a 2-year-old can understand what they're watching? Well, Kingdom Hearts was like, that's cool, but have you seen Lost? This franchise is full of literature's most confusing plot devices. We've got time travel, alternate timelines, simulated realities, multiple versions of most characters, replicas of characters, dreams, amnesia, characters with the same name, characters with the same clothes, characters with the same face. Now throw in a cartoon mouse and...
Baby, you got a stew going.
I think I'd like my money back.
Even the characters in the game are so confused that Jiminy Cricket gives everyone a gummy phone so they can hop on Gummy Wikipedia and figure out who their own gummy friends are.
And if anyone has any questions, we can call each other.
Think about that. They literally have to address that their own characters don't know what's going on.
Major brain ache.
You better get Wikipedia ready too, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually the 12th installment in the series, and there are plot threads from all of them crammed into it, including the mobile game. That's honestly incredible. I'm so happy for all the die-hard Kingdom Hearts fans out there, and so sorry for all the children that saw Goofy on a standee at GameStop, then got home and were like,
Xemnas, or rather, Xehanort.
Ventus wasn't able to defeat Vanitas.
I don't know what you're saying.
That's the struggle I have with Kingdom Hearts. The original selling point was the combination of Disney and Final Fantasy, and it still is for a lot of people. But Final Fantasy is barely in the game anymore, and many of the Disney worlds disappoint because the developers are more interested in their own stories and seem uninspired by the source material in some of their design choices. For example, I was so excited when my boyfriend got to the Toy Story world. The graphics were amazing. It seriously looked just like the movie. I was singing the song, when the road gets rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. Andy's room is just like I remembered, and one of my favorite parts of the whole game was just exploring it from the perspective of a toy, which is something I've always wanted to do. My mind was racing with anticipation of what this level had in store for us. Were we going to sneak around the house playing dead when humans walked by? Were we going to explore the neighborhood on the back of an RC car? Maybe we could relive the movie and rescue some toys from Sid in an epic battle, Shadow of the Colossus style. But the first thing the game wants you to do is leave.
Okay, the first thing we've got to do is head down the street.
And then the rest of the world is mostly just being diva in a toy store.
Nerf this.
Cause you know, that's what you think of when you imagine a Toy Story level. Titanfall. Then there's the worlds in the game where you actually do experience the plot from the movie and get all tangled up in them. Only you don't really experience the plots as much as just watch a crappier version reanimated in the Unreal Engine. Seeing Rapunzel's tower was jaw-dropping and cutscene. Okay, we can finally explore. Maybe we'll climb her tower and cutscene. This game refuses to deliver any plot while you actually have control of your character, and it's infuriating. Seeing Rapunzel rappel down her tower from our perspective would have been so much more impactful. This was the moment my boyfriend started feeling fatigued by cutscenes. cutscenes and just sat there like,
Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes.
remember the first time you saw one of these long boys in Breath of the Wild? There was no cutscene or auto camera, just you and the long boy making memories. Kingdom Hearts 3 could have those unforgettable moments too if they had just translated movie scenes into actual gameplay. Like, you know the most iconic Disney song of the last 2 decades where Elsa lets it go and uses her powers to build the Fortress of Solitude? Okay, well, you know who else has ice powers? Sora. Imagine being a part of this amazing performance, maybe casting Blizzara to the beat, helping Elsa learn to love herself as the first person she's ever met with similar abilities. But no, you just watch the same old scene that's already been watched 644 million times on YouTube, except they cut to Sora once and he goes, "Look at that. Let me play, don't hold me back anymore. Let me play, these cutscenes are such a bore." Okay, so when you aren't watching the 10 hours of cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 3, what will you be doing for the other 15? Well, having a lot of fun actually, sorry for complaining so much. Even though very little of the gameplay has anything to do with each world's source material, the combat is entertaining. I admit, it's pretty cool. My boyfriend was constantly learning game-changing abilities, trying out new keyblades and summoning popular characters for help. The attractions in particular were a blast to discover, and when used correctly, created some of the most insane visuals I've ever seen. Although, the combat did come close to having the diarrhea Christmas light syndrome I talked about in my Dead Cells review. There were a lot of times where the screen was just chaos. The biggest problem was the auto camera. It not only has a hard time keeping up with the player, but even some of the pre-programmed camera angles were just bizarre choices. Hey, what if the players can summon Pegasus and a chariot, but we don't let them see where they're going? Also, it's the kind of frantic game where my boyfriend feels the need to talk to it for some reason.
Oh, making lots of sounds, I'm sorry.
I never thought I'd hear him screaming Donald Duck's name.
Donald, heal me. Donald, where are you going?
But now I'll never forget it. He also formed this hilarious relationship with Goofy where anytime he tried to do something, Goofy would find a way to ruin it.
I'm gonna practice my blocking. Come here, hit me. Goofy! Look at that. Get out of here. Goofy? Okay, let me get one.
Goofy.
Goofy! Not now. I shouldn't have ever taken that photo of him. Now he thinks that that's all I want. Goofy! It was one time, Goofy. It was cute once. It's not cute anymore.
So that about covers my review of what it's like to have no idea what the heck is going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. Hold up a minute. Do you hear that? I think Randy Newman wants to review the game too. This isn't like Disney or Final Fantasy. That's not what the box art said. You spend hours and hours wishing you were dead. Too many cutscenes in this boring game. Oh, this isn't like Disney. Yeah, oh, Final Fantasy. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope I didn't poop on your favorite game too much. My boyfriend enjoyed it, so you should definitely check it out if it looks fun to you. But you might want to do some light studying beforehand. And a bunch of new games come out in February, so let us know which ones you'd like a video about. Alright, thanks again, bye!